Hey, and welcome to the Mickey in Minutes podcast, the short Disney show.
Quick conversations, information, and inspiration.
I'm your host, Nick Lazaga.
And I'm Andy Gootz.
Let's go! Hey, what's going on, Andrew?
Good evening, Sir Nicholas. What's up, man?
Dude, not much, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Little sick, but getting over it.
Can't even tell.
Who isn't sick right now? Yeah.
It's the middle of allergy season, dude.
Yeah, big time. But voice still sounds okay. Don't sound too
No, man, you sound good. You sound good. Let's rock and roll. So we have a super fun episode planned. This is something that I've thought about doing just for a while, just because it makes me laugh, and it's something that I want to share this Valentine season.
Yeah, this is a good one. I'm pretty pumped for this episode too.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of people around this time of year, podcasts and YouTube channels, will do their Valentine episode. They talk about the best romantic places in Disney World and share their romance stories. By the way, I did propose to my wife in front of the castle.
Oh, yeah.
I did that. That's the major romance thing, you know. Andrew, do you have any romantic things from Disney?
Romantic Disney things.
Yeah. It's Valentine's Day.
That's true. My actually pure romance. The very first big vacation my wife and I ever took with one another was to Disney World, and I think
there you go.
And we always say that trip was the trip where we fell in love. So I mean, just in general, like I can't think of a specific moment because it was all so great, but that whole trip in general. It was 4th of July weekend. We were staying at Port Orleans.
So good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I proposed there. And then we also honeymooned there and celebrated our first anniversary there. So
and then Disney cruised on your honeymoon as well.
We did a Disney cruise. Yeah, we double dipped. We did Disney World and then cruise.
In terms of romance, what was more romantic? The cruise or Disney World?
I'd say the cruise.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
because,
cruise.
You know, you have like your stateroom with the balcony and you have the champagne and, you know,
room service.
That's just pure romance, bro. So, but on this episode, you know, I'm glad we were able to share those really quick, but this is not about romance.
It's not about romance with our wives.
This is not about romance. This episode is about bromance. You know, the love between two best dude friends, right?
Just bros whose lifelong dream is to go to Disney World together and have like just one day without our families.
I don't think we've ever talked about this, Andrew, but you and I have never been to Disney World together.
It's an utter sin. It's an utter sin, and it's something
we've been friends for close to 10 years now, Andrew.
Close to 10 years, and we've done nothing but talk about Disney for a solid decade. And have not gone to.
We've never gone together.
It is on the bucket list, and I think on our next Disney trip, we want it to be with y'all.
Dude, that would be so much fun. So on this episode, it's bromance. It's Valentine's Day. We're gonna talk about what do two Disney adult dudes do at Walt Disney World together. Andrew, does that offend you? Are you offended if I call you a Disney adult? Do you consider yourself a Disney adult, Andrew?
As I sit here talking to you, wearing a hat with the Mickey Mouse logo on it,
Mickey Mouse logo ish
on it. I feel like I can't not be a Disney adult in this situation, man.
All right. Well,
I do not get offended by the Disney adult.
Of course
phrase.
Not.
No,
Andrew.
Man.
Off the top of your head, what's a definition you would give to a Disney adult? What do you consider a Disney adult?
I would say a Disney adult is anybody who is in their post-late teens who loves really all Disney-related things without having children to instigate it.
There it is. Boom. Yep. That's what it is. So I agree with that.
Without there being a kid as the catalyst, like I only like Disney because my kids like Disney.
Exactly.
I would like Disney.
Kids. Yeah.
Correct. Without kids, we still love Disney.
Yeah, Andrew, I would agree with you there. I would describe a Disney adult as, you know, an adult who will go to the parks without kids willingly and have a darn good time, man. And that's the thing, you know, Disney adults, we get a lot of shade, Andrew. And I think it's because people, people look at us and like, oh, Disney's so expensive. You're spending all your money to go to a theme park and visit a mouse, And to that I say, how much money, sir, do you spend going to sporting events where you see mascots? There's mascots at sporting events. How much money do you spend for those season
NFL
tickets?
Any NFL game is bonkers expensive.
Yep. Season tickets. How is that any different than having an annual pass? It's the same thing. It's still the what is it? Escapism, right?
Yeah.
People get their escape at sports games or anywhere else. So what's the difference with Disney?
Who are you to yuck someone's yum? Right?
Like I like that.
Yeah. Who are you to like just say like if Disney brings somebody happiness and it's not bringing harm to anybody else? Why is there an issue? What's the issue?
We're not gonna be the ones who say, "Oh, kids shouldn't be at Disney." No way. That's not what we're saying. Well,
No.
what we're merely saying is that if you could go to Disney as an adult and genuinely have a good time without a kid, then yeah, you fall into that category. And there's a lot of people, who love their families and spend thousands and thousands of dollars to bring their families to Disney, and they have a great time, just seeing the parks through their kids' eyes and having that experience. And that's not a knock at all.
No.
It's, that's how you love it. But I wouldn't call you a Disney adult.
Correct. And so actually, let me ask you a question then, Nick. The term Disney adult, does it mostly apply to adults who go to Disney parks still? Is that the one part of the definition that I missed?
I'd say it's mostly park related. The phrase Disney adult.
The stigma got tagged
to the people who go to the park.
Right,
the childless millennial, the person who goes to the park, and
you've done it. I've done it. We've all been childless millennials at Disney World and had a freaking blast.
I mean, it's my preferred vacation, and I think it's not just nostalgia. I mean, I grew up with Disney. I grew up going to the Disney parks, but I genuinely love it now. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, you love it because it brings back those memories." Yeah, it does. But I also love the new stuff. I love how I feel now there, It's a vacation that I could always count on having a good time at. And it's
an active vacation too, right? Like some people really like to sit on a beach or just be by the pool all day, and that's their idea.
Sure, and that's great.
And again, we're
not going to yuck their yum, right?
Not going to yuck that yum, but some people like to get up every day and move and go on thrill rides. And I feel like, Nick, tell me what you think of this, but a lot of the people that, judge the Disney adult persona, they don't know, right? They haven't been to Disney themselves, right? Because like Disney World it's literally for everybody. There is something for all
that's what Walt
ages
intended,
there.
right? Walt wanted to have a place for families to have fun together, and he built attractions not just for children, but also he made sure that he had attractions for everybody, and I think Michael Eisner was pretty instrumental in making sure that the thrill ride became a part of Disney. I mean, in Walt's day, we definitely got like the Matterhorn, and he had the idea for Space Mountain and stuff. But I feel like it was Michael Eisner who got us stuff like Tower of Terror and just studios in general.
Kind of broaden the horizons of just the age gap at a Disney park. I gotta tell a quick story. When I was in college, I did a road trip with some buddies down to Los Angeles to visit a friend. Of course, we went to Vegas on the way there, but that's a story for another time. So we're in LA, and it's 4 of us visiting a buddy who's native to LA, and his mom says, "Hey, I'll pay for you guys to go to Disneyland for the day." And what are we going to say? No, let's not go to Disney. So it's me, my buddy from LA, and 3 other dudes that have never been to a Disney park in their lives. And the rhetoric from them was, what are we doing? Why are we going to spend an entire day at a kid's park? Why are we doing this? Why are we wasting vacation time with this? And so me and my buddy from LA, we're just looking at each other like, they don't know. They just don't know. And that's what we kept telling them is, y'all, you just don't know. You don't know. Don't judge until we get there and we start having a good time. Nick, the first ride we went on was Soarin' Over California.
Woo!
And as soon as we got off that ride, literally all they said was, "We're so sorry. That was amazing." We're so sorry we judged. Like I knew it. You would.
Some people will walk around and have that I'm too cool for this attitude, And it's like, all right.
You're mentioning the guys with the grumpy t-shirts or the
exactly.
most expensive day ever.
Yeah, And it's like, all right, so you're not even trying. We're the opposite of that, Andrew. Like obviously we literally have a podcast. Our hobby is to talk about how much we enjoy going to this place. The whole point of this episode, this is a Valentine's episode, and we're just a couple of Disney adults, and we've been best friends for a long time. We've never been together. So what I thought would be fun is that we plan a perfect day for each other. I planned what I consider a perfect day for me and Andrew at Walt Disney World, and Andrew did the same thing, and we're just going to kind of share our notes and see how awesome could this bromantic time be, this Valentine's dude hangout, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, couple things. Number one, I'm so excited to see what our overlaps are. Number two, What are the rules? There got to be rules. You got to.
Okay.
So I, in my opinion, I formulated my day based off of it could potentially actually be done.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
It has to be realistic.
Rooted in reality. Yeah,
it has to be real. It has to be rooted in reality. It has to be realistic and rooted in the rules of the park. So I texted you,
exactly. Yeah,
I texted you before this and I asked you, is multiple park hoppings allowed again? To which you said yes. Okay,
it is. You can do 4 parks in one day if you wanted to.
I just want to make sure that is understood before we start.
Yeah. So this is going to be a realistic approach to something that I think would actually be really fun. Like if we were going to Disney on Valentine's Day,
realistic day that we could do.
Leaving our wives at home, right, Andrew? leave your child at home. This is just a Disney adult hangout. And what would we do?
Oh,
and
okay.
So Andrew, I'm going to go first. I'm going to present to you what I consider to be the perfect Mickey and Minutes bro hangout at Walt Disney World.
Where are we staying?
All right, Andrew. I'm partial to Pop Century because of Skyliner.
So in your situation,
also we got to kind of save some money, Andrew, because
no, this is
no.
Fantasy,
Listen,
man.
because we're gonna spend some money on this day. Let me just tell you that.
Okay, I guess maintaining the rules. That yes, we have to stay within the boundries of
rooted
budget
in
too.
reality.
Otherwise, we'd both of our days would include VIP. Which
yeah, I was gonna say, did you plan on buying Premier Pass for this, Andrew? Because I cannot afford that.
All right, Pop Century, go.
Here's what I'm picturing, Andrew. We're staying at Pop Century. We are going to take that Skyliner. We're going to rope drop Hollywood Studios.
Okay, so rope drop Hollywood.
Yes, we're planners here at Making a Minute. So we're gonna book our lightning lanes.
Yep.
We're gonna book a lightning lane for Slinky Dog. We're gonna book a lightning lane for Tower of Terror. We're gonna book a lightning lane for Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay.
All right. So, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to book an individual lightning lane for Rise of the Resistance because we're not waiting that line. And also, I considered single rider because they have the single rider open, but you bypass all these all the pre-shows. And
for
I
Rise,
need the Ray Room. I love the Ray Room. I love
need it for smugglers.
The transport.
Don't need it for smugglers, but you do need it for Rise.
I mean, I've done the single rider line for Rise of the Resistance. That's how it was during Jollywood Nights, and they had us bypass everything. We walked right past the transport ship into a side door, which was just a nondescript hallway, Andrew, and then we walked into the Stormtrooper room.
Illusion is broken. The illusion is
the illusion is
gone.
Yeah. Oh, before that, we walked straight through the Ray Room. They never even turned it on. So you lose all story with that.
Okay. So we rope drop Hollywood Studios, and what was it? It was Slinky, Rockin', Tower, Rise.
Yep. We're stacking it, man. We're stacking it. So this day, Andrew, is tailor-made for us to just have a chill time and maybe say goodbye to something super heartbreaking.
Already lying to me though. This is not going to be a chill day. I don't know. If chill. It'll be describe this day.
It might be. You might be surprised, Andrew.
Okay. All right, you're right. I'm sorry.
So, all right, we have these lightning lanes in our back pocket. We're gonna rope drop Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Okay.
And we're gonna stand in front of the Chinese theater.
Okay.
We're gonna say R.I.P. Great movie ride. If you're new to Mickey and Minutes, a lot of the things that I'm going to be talking about are things that are kind of inside jokes, I guess, to us. And we went about like 5 or 6 episodes straight where we mentioned R.I.P. Great Movie Ride at least once for some reason, even if we weren't talking about studios. I don't even know how it came up. But I think that's a must. We're going to walk up, we're going to have our grand entrance to Hollywood Studios, which is, it's my second favorite park. And we're going to say R.I.P. Great Movie Ride as we go into to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and enjoy it thoroughly.
Still great,
honestly.
still great ride. Still have a blast.
Yeah, I love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think it's spectacular.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna spend our morning just hammering some attractions, man. We're gonna ride Star Tours. We're gonna just float around Hollywood Studios, seeing what's what, until our lightning lands. That's something I can't predict at this point. I can't predict what time lightning lands would fall. So just for the sake of this conversation, we're gonna hit up some attractions.
Okay.
And we have these in our back pocket, so whenever Slinky Dog comes up, Tower and Rockin' and so forth.
Sorry, I got to stop you.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm hungry, Nick.
Oh, dude. All right.
Where are we eating?
Andrew,
Have we eaten yet?
Relax.
Okay. What about
no, we had a coffee at the room.
Okay. All right. Or did we at least go to Starbucks at the very beginning of the day?
No.
It's Nick. It's Nick Lazaga.
Yes,
How
it
do we
is.
not go
I am the
straight to
guy,
Starbucks.
Because I am the guy who will drink coffee in the room and rope drop. I don't even get coffee for the first hour or two of my day when I'm at the parks,
you, Nick.
man.
All right, I'm so sorry for judging you. I'm so sorry for judging you. All right,
don't worry. I got this all taken care of.
Right, it's all taken care of.
Mr. Gootz, all taken care of.
Continue.
So here's the thing. So we're gonna be hitting up all the rides, and we're gonna go and spend some time in Galaxy's Edge. I'm imagining at this point it'll be roughly lunchtime, maybe a little early for lunch. What I want, man, I want a Ronto wrap.
Ronto wrap. Yep.
I want a Ronto wrap.
Yes,
so
I do
get
too.
ourselves,
I want one too.
Yeah. We're gonna get ourselves a Ronto wrap. I might get a black calf cold brew. That's that coffee with the cream cheese foam and the Cocoa Puffs.
The Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah. So you can get the breakfast one if you want, Andrew. I'm partial to the
I want a Ronto wrap and a fat Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Coke drinker. I'm a diehard Dr. Pepper drinker, but for whatever reason, when I am
because it's in like a cool that like
Coke
bomb circle thing.
Better. It tastes better at Disney World. Just Coke
I have one of those Galaxy's Edge Coke bottles on one of my on my Star Wars shelf in my
great collector's items.
Yeah. So we'll have our food, and I think after that we will have had a reservation booked to go and build some lightsabers, Andrew, because that's something I've never done. I've never done the experience of building a lightsaber, and I would love to do that with you.
That's a sin.
My fellow Star Wars fan. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna custom build our lightsabers, which a part of me kind of regrets doing it because I don't want to carry that around all day. But alas, this is a fantasy.
They used to, Nick.
Like,
they don't anymore. No,
what?
they used to send them to your room. With the very first time we built lightsabers, I distinctly remember giving them to the person at the counter, and then they appeared in our room the next day.
There's a service that you can do at a lot of places where if you get something big and bulky, they could hold it at any register. They can hold it behind the register for you. You just kind of put a slip on it and sign it, and then as long as you get it before park closing, they hold it for you and you pick it up. I did that when I bought the from Oka's Cantina the Rancor teeth, which is the beer flight.
Yeah, that's right.
I bought that, and the box is humongous. Yeah, the box was humongous because it had the whole the wooden thing that held the teeth on it. Yeah, so they held it for me until the end of the day. I bought that in Disneyland, actually.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna build a lightsaber. We're gonna hang out at Galaxy's Edge, probably ride Millennium Falcon. Here's the thing: a lot of people don't realize you can do this. You can request pilot. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. You might have to wait for another cycle. We're gonna request pilots, Andrew, because you are the Chewie to my Han. Now, here's the thing, Andrew. We're going to have to leave Galaxy's Edge at some point because after we've had lunch and after we've done a couple of things over in Galaxy's Edge, we're going to go over to Muppet's Courtyard. We're going to get ourselves some Pod Gelato, and we're just going to sit at the Miss Piggy Fountain, eat our Pod Gelato. It's going to taste a little salty because of our tears. But we're going to sit there and just, stare at the Muppets and just reminisce and talk, and for sure.
So this is taking place like this upcoming Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Where
it's
Muppets
not closed yet.
Still exists.
It's still open.
Got it.
So we're gonna sit there, eat our salty, tear-filled Pod Gelatos, and share. Just hang out, share some stories, and then obviously we're gonna go and see the Muppets. We're gonna make sure we take a look at the key under the mat, and just read all the puns. See a net full of Jello. Just all these fun things that are just going away.
Do we get really bad pizza from Rizzo's Pizza Parlor?
If you're still hungry after the Ronto Rats, we can get pizza. My plan was to go up to Rizzo's and have a little dance party in the wedding room.
Okay, there we go.
So we have to say bye to the whole land,
Yes. Oh yeah.
So just hang out
Go
back there
to
for a little bit.
take a bathroom break at Gonzo's Royal Flush.
Gonzo's Royal Flush. Yep. All right. I have a quick side note story. When I was little, I got lost in that bathroom because that used to be Pizza Planet.
That's right.
And you know how it has one door that leads into the restaurant, the other door leads out into the park. When I was little, we were eating at Pizza Planet, and I walked in there all by myself, big kid, and I, used the restroom, and I came out on the outside, and I was out in the park, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, where am I? This is not it." So I came back in, and like at that time, like my brother came in, he was like, "Hey Nick, man, mom's looking for you. Where you been?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Crying. Oh god.
Anyways, so I have like a weird connection to that bathroom.
Okay. All right.
Cool. So we do that. We, make sure that we say goodbye to that. We hang out, we redeem our lightning lanes, right? So we're going to go over to Tower of Terror at some point, redeem that. We're going to go over to Rock and Roller Coaster. We're going to see Aerosmith one more time. We're going to hear Chris be asked for the Les Paul, make it a super stretch, all that stuff. We're just going to quote that whole pre-show.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Again, R.I.P. Like that's not completely going away.
Iconic.
I'm sure that a lot of that's going to still be kind of the same with Muppets, but it's,
it's nostalgic, it's man. We grew up on that.
Yeah, I just want to hear Love on a Roller Coaster again. And just, I love Rock and Roller Coaster, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I guess not fully R.I.P., but, just...
just kind of.
As we know it.
The theming R.I.P.
Theming R.I.P. Yeah.
And, we're also going to, while we're in the queue or whatever, we're going to lament the fact that it's not going to be Powerline.
Correct.
And probably get a lot of people behind us being like, yeah, it should have been Powerline.
And all day, we're just passing out Mickey Minute stickers and like high.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Come find us in the parks. Anytime we're in the parks, we'll give you a sticker.
Shameless plugs.
So here's the part where it starts getting a little bit more spicy, Andrew.
What time is it right now?
I don't know, a little bit after midday, Okay. But at some point, while we're in Galaxy's Edge, we're gonna have to pay a visit to Oga's Cantina. Pay our respect to DJ Rex, have a Bespin Fizz or something,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anyone's going to keep count at home. That's drink number 1, Andrew. So it begins.
Okay.
So it begins.
Let's say at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay.
2 p.m.
So, yeah, we're going to get some drinks at Oga's Cantina. Maybe hit up any attractions that we kind of missed in Toy Story Land, that area. And then we're gonna.
I'm a big fan of Midway Mayhem. Midway Mania. Midway Mania. I'm a big fan of Midway Mania. Yeah, it's just fun. It's just a fun ride.
Yeah. So you can just have fun with like Crush You and Midway Mania. That's awesome.
All right.
And then around this time, I want to go to one of my favorite spots in all of Hollywood Studios. That is Baseline Tap House.
I knew it. Yeah.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. So we're gonna get a beer flight. Yeah, we're gonna get a beer flight, and we're gonna get the pretzel, the beer cheese pretzel that I talked about last season on our top 5 favorite snacks of Walt Disney World episode. This is just unreal. So
by this time, I had 2 drinks at Oga's, easy. So this would be
easy.
A beer. So this would be 2 more beers.
Yeah, beer flights are roughly 2 beers.
2 beers.
So we're each gonna have our own beer flight. I always ask for the flight with the lightest beers because I don't really like hoppy beers. I don't know about you, Andrew.
No, yeah, we're the same there. Yeah.
So they have some really great beers over there. But Andrew, we're not done yet because then we're gonna go back up to the counter. We're gonna get a full size road beer.
Yes.
And we're taking that. We're taking that, Andrew. The most bro-y thing I could think to do while drinking a beer.
Watch Indiana Jones?
Yes! Yes! That's why we're best friends, Andrew. We're going to take our big old road beer, and we're going to go watch Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. My favorite show at Hollywood Studios, Andrew.
But with the beer, we're enjoying the show. We're not trying to be picked to join the show.
No.
Right,
we're gonna just chill. We're gonna watch. And also, Andrew, they don't pick people anymore for that show. Since COVID, since COVID, they stopped picking people.
That makes sense.
Yeah. R.I.P. that. But yeah, it's still indie. We're still gonna watch that and just drink our beer and have fun. So what is that, Andrew? 5, 6 beers maybe? I don't know.
It's funny you say that though, but like drinking a beer or just having a road beer during that, great idea. Like,
dude, I know.
God. Like I don't know why I didn't think of that just every previous Disney trip I've ever been on. Yeah, that makes total sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Very okay with that beer. Love it.
Now, those of you listening to this show, we are also big proponents of being safe. So we will have water,
Yes. In between each beer.
We're gonna have water in between, we're not crazy people. But Andrew, we're also not driving.
No, we're not. We're walking or busing home.
Yeah. So
we're skylining home.
Yes, exactly. But we're not going home yet. So around this time, we hopefully will have knocked out everything we need to knock out at Hollywood Studios. We've had a few beers. We visited one of my favorite spots, and then we're out of here, Andrew. And at this point, I'm going to think it's going to be a little bit later in the evening. Right, Indiana Jones is a long show. We're riding a couple rides. We might even double down a couple of things. We might want to ride Star Tours a couple times.
I agree.
Yep. Why not? So we've done everything. So we're out of here. We're peacing out. But Andrew, it's early in the evening. We're not going to another park. At this point, we're going to go to Disney Springs.
Okay, which
and
is
the first thing we're gonna
not crowded. It's that perfect pocket of crowd where there's just enough people where you're having a good time, but not too many where you're uncomfortable.
Yeah. So we crushed Hollywood Studios. We did pretty much everything. Except for Fantasmic. That's a sacrifice I'm going to have to make, Andrew.
We've done it. So we've done it plenty of times.
Yeah. The first thing we're going to do this early evening, maybe 5 or 6 o'clock, we're going to have to go and we're going to put our name in at Gideon's Bakehouse because that is typically about a 2-hour-ish waiting list.
Okay.
So you got to put your name in. Okay. And Andrew, we had a road beer. We saw Indiana Jones. We're at Disney Springs. Where are we going next?
We're going to want to eat dinner.
Not yet.
Andrew.
We're going to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar.
Yeah, I knew it. It's okay. Yeah, that's what I was.
We're keeping this indie train going.
We're going to keep the indie theme going. Yeah. Okay. Jock Lindsay's. Yep.
So we're going to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar.
Requesting one of the silo seats where you're
Dude,
inside
that's
of
cool.
the silo. Yeah, requesting one of those booths. Those are the best seats in the house.
Last time Chelsea and I went there, we sat outside. There's a little a boat outside of Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar that you can sit in. That's really rad too. We'll probably be there for a couple hours, Andrew. Just saying. They had some great apps there. They have some great drinks.
Graze a little bit.
Yeah. I'm thinking, maybe 2 drinks each, right?
Okay.
Just great beverages there. Great theming there. That's one of my favorite spots at all of Walt Disney World. After that, Andrew, we peace out of there, and I made us a resi over at Raglan Road.
Yes.
So we're going to Raglan Road.
Raglan Road is my favorite Disney Springs restaurant.
Dude, same.
I mean,
Samesies.
The banjo. It's an Irish pub with banjos.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we time it so that we're gonna see it. We're gonna see a live show. There's always either a live band or there's Irish step dancing. There's always something cool, or both. Yeah, there's always something really cool happening there. Andrew, they have a fantastic beer flight there.
They do, yeah.
So we're gonna have some fish and chips. Andrew, you're a fish and chips guy, right?
No? Yes.
What are you ordering at Raglan Road?
They got good shepherd's pie there.
Okay, there you go.
I get the shepherd's pie every time we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have some beer flights.
Great idea.
Fish and chips, shepherd pie. We're gonna watch a live show.
Yes.
Have a good time. At this point, buddy, it's getting a little bit late.
We've had a few.
Yeah, we've had a few. But we're not done yet.
Okay.
The next spot might seem kind of weird.
Okay.
We're going to go to World of Disney. And there's a specific reason why we're going to World of Disney, Andrew.
Can I guess? We're each going to buy 1 pack of Lorcana.
Not just a pack, bro.
We're
gonna buy a starter deck, because what we're doing the rest of the night, bro, we're going to get a road beer. We're going to pick up our cookies from Gideon's. And the rest of the night, we're posting up and we're playing Lorcana. Which, can I just shamelessly plug our last episode? Our Lorcana episode.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
That's the rest of the night. Lorcana, beer, cookies. There we go. There's some spots, Andrew, where we can post up and watch some live music.
That's exactly where I was going with. I'm picturing...
Over by the boathouse is a great spot.
Yes. Over by the boathouse. Over by the amphitheater, if there's like a solid, if there's some sort of act, the amphitheater going.
Yeah. There's always
buskers. There's sick buskers that are playing.
Yeah,
Disney songs,
exactly. There's some great musicians over by the AMC. There's another little stage spot over by the Welcome Center. There's lots of places we can post up here. Live music, drink some beer, have some cookies, play some Lorcana. At this point in the hypothetical timeline, the next chapter wouldn't be out yet. But you know what? We could always buy more cards. So we're just gonna buy a starter set and we're just gonna play.
Dude, perfection.
There we go.
Perfection, Nicholas.
Woo.
Great day. I had a blast.
Was it bromantic enough for you, man?
It was pretty bromantic. I appreciate your itinerary.
Probably went in a different direction than you thought, right? We weren't gonna just park all day. We crush studios. We do everything in studios, and then we just chill the rest of the night.
I like your pace. I like your pace a lot. You went for chill. I'm going for ambition, Nicholas. I'm going for ambition.
All right, what do you got for me, Andrew?
All right. So for my day, I was thinking again, ambitious. There's no other person besides my wife who I could do Disney World with and just freaking cook it. Just
oh yeah.
Go to
roped out the clothes.
Go to work at Disney. So I tried to bring in just the ultimate let's get it done day.
Bro, I am as commando as it gets. And it doesn't sound like that from that, because I was just trying to plan a chill day for us. But yes, when Chelsea and I go, we roped up the clothes. We do
full
everything.
send.
Oh yeah. So let's hear it. What's your itinerary?
So in
where are we staying?
My situation, we splurged a little bit to be at Polynesian.
Ooh, that's my favorite resort
I know.
on property.
Yeah, it's everybody's.
If this doesn't end up at Ohana at some point, I'm taking off my headphones and walking away.
I know, Nick. It's not gonna because I had to ask myself. Like, is it too cliche to go Ohana? I know because
you did text me that actually.
Yes,
and
I did.
I said it's our running joke. So
because Nick, honestly, I was thinking about it. In this hypothetical vacation, we went to Ohana with the full family crew the night before. That is more of an appropriate.
Oh, so in this idea, we're just ditching our families and just having a bro day.
Correct.
Okay.
In this idea, money's not as much of an option. We're able to go for a full week, and one day we get to ourselves. Our family is still there.
I like it. All right.
Aaron, the kids in Chelsea are out.
There you go. We're at the Poly. Okay. Monorail resort. I like it.
We're gonna grab a quick breakfast, like a quick service, something. Get our coffee in. Rope drop Magic Kingdom.
Woo! I love it.
Starting the day in Magic Kingdom.
What's your rope drop strategy?
My rope drop strategy for you, Nicholas, is that we're going to lightning lane all the bigs. So like lightning lane Tron, obvi, but we're gonna rope drop Peter Pan.
Oh yes,
just for you, Nick.
Dude, that's exactly there's never a day at Magic Kingdom where I don't rope drop Peter Pan.
Rope drop Peter Pan. And then I'm going to say I want us to do the hits at Magic Kingdom, but I know that they're all the hits. So there's going to be a little bit of a debate between just like playing some game day decisions based off of crowd. But in my eyes, I was thinking we got to do all the mountains, including Tiana's, because I haven't done it live yet, so I need to go on Tiana's. So I'm thinking we hit up. We start at Fantasyland. We go to Adventure Frontierland area.
There we go. Yep.
First,
Check out Tiana's by Adventure.
Tiana's Country Thunder.
Ugh, you had me at Country.
Haunted Man. Oh my God, yes, you do love Country Bears. Haunted Mansion.
I want to hear Andrew's hypothetical takeaway for Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
My hypothetical takeaway is that we're gonna get off that ride, and I'm just not gonna want to talk about it. I'm just gonna be like, all right,
okay,
we did it.
It's not so bad.
We did it. It's fine. But nothing needs to be said. Nothing needs to be said.
All right, cool. So we crushed Fantasyland, we crushed Adventureland, we crushed Frontierland.
It's like mid-morning. I'm a little hungry. We're a little hungry.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger egg rolls on our way from Adventureland, crossing to Tomorrowland to do all of the Space Mountains and the Trons.
That sounds fantastic.
We're trying our absolute hardest to just bust out everything we can at Magic Kingdom. We've had a little bit of food in our bellies. All right, Nick, where are we going to next?
I'd imagine Hollywood Studios, probably.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's lunchtime. We're going to get on our only bus for the day.
Okay. Are we having Rontos?
Bus for the days. And we're going straight to Rontos.
I knew it. I knew that'd be an overlap. I knew it.
I know.
Yes.
We're not gonna get Rontos. If we're not gonna do Ohana, then we're at least gonna do Rontos.
Gotta do Rontos. All right. So we get to Hollywood Studios. We just go straight to Galaxy's Edge, or what?
Correct. We cook it. We crush Rontos. Have a chill moment in front of the Millennium Falcon and just like admire everything. And then we're gonna go straight to Oga's. So we're gonna have like a nice eat and drink, and that's when our drinking starts.
There we go. I knew it.
Right after lunch.
I like that.
Solid two drinks.
Get that Bespin Fizz, man.
Which is the one that nubs your tongue. The fuzzy tauntaun.
Fuzzy tauntaun.
The fuzzy tauntaun.
It does make you feel a little fuzzy. Yeah. I do love that drink, though. I was so nervous that I was nervous that I would freak out, but I actually really enjoyed the feeling. I thought it was interesting. It was
I
cool.
did not. When I was drinking it, we were talking to some randos because they seat you with randos at Oga's, right? And so we're talking to randos, and mid drink, I'm like messing with my mouth, like licking my lip, just like biting my mouth.
I just picture you being like Tim Allen in Christmas with the Cranks when he gets the both out.
Yeah. like peaches start falling out of my mouth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's so funny. Okay.
All right, so we're at Oga's. Great. We're refueled. It's mid-afternoon. Bro, we are slamming Hollywood Studios. Like everything that we can get done at Hollywood Studios. So my eyes, the hits for Hollywood's Rise, obviously. Tower, Rockin', Smugglers.
So we're just using lightning lanes. Do we have a lightning lane single pass for a Rise, or are we doing single rider?
We have lightning lane for Rise. We're gonna single rider Smugglers. I don't want a single rider Rise.
Nah.
No. So I think Runaway Railway, definitely. That's the one. Like if we can hit it, obviously, as well as Muppets 3D if we can hit it, obviously.
There you go. I feel like at that point, Muppets is kind of a must. We got to say bye to it.
I agree. And you bringing it up, I think it's an absolute must.
Yeah.
Pog Gelato. You went with the beer. I don't know why, but I'm going with the road. I'm going with the road blue milk.
That's okay. You can get alcohol in your blue milk,
and we get road milks.
Road milk.
We get road milks.
Andrew, can I say I'm a green milk guy? Honestly,
green milk guy.
Yeah.
I have that image of Luke Skywalker squirting
with the
it in his mouth and that grid that he.
I don't want to do the motion on the camera.
I see green milk and I cringe every time I think of green milk. But the taste is good though. So blue milk.
Yeah. Okay.
Blue milk
to go.
We're taking it a little bit easy at Hollywood Studios, Nick, in terms of drinking, because where are we going?
Are we going to Epcot, man?
That's exactly where we're going. We're going to
continue
Epcot.
that drinking around the world, man.
So we're gonna get on the Skyliner.
Woo!
Easy trip.
I love going into Epcot through the International Gateway. I love that so much.
Because they drop you off in Paris, right?
Yeah.
Drop you off at Paris. You're right there.
Go right to Ratatouille if you have a lightning lane. That
is exactly what we're gonna do.
That line is bad.
But that's exactly what we're doing. Go straight to Ratatouille because it's
so our lightning lanes are just all in our favor at this point.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it. Yeah, it's a fantasy.
Yeah,
it's a fantasy.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Because none of this would actually work out like perfectly the way we want, right? After Ratatouille, we have a dinner resi.
Ooh, where are we going? There's so many restaurants at Epcot. I don't even know if I can pick.
I know. There's too many. I think just a solid, hilarious spot and a spot
Mexico?
that I've never been to. Space 220.
Dude, Space 220 is so rad.
We have drinks and food at Space 220.
Dude, they have the black hole old fashioned. That's what I had when I went there, and it's a completely black and has glitter in it. It's so good too.
I think
I'm a big old fashioned guy.
Hey, we're in space. Kicking some back.
Yeah,
we're in Epcot.
Space style.
After Space 220, we must go to Guardians.
Dude, absolutely. What's your song? What's your fantasy song in this situation?
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Yes, that's my favorite. Yeah. That's my favorite.
And also, it fits the theme of the ride just in general too, right? Yeah.
Great song.
Hitting Best up one. Guardians. All right, so Nick, it's evening time. Let's just start drinking, Nick.
Just go ham at this point.
The rest of the evening, we just and I wish our listeners could see my notes because I have drink around the world until fireworks or pass out, whichever comes first.
Or pass out. I was just talking about we're responsible and we drink water.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Listeners, right before we get to the point where we need to be escorted out. My key spots though. Spots.
Mexico. Need me a mark for Mexico.
Correct. And then, but not only that, we get some quick tequila shots from
La Cava.
Correct. Exactly.
Man, I love La Cava.
Quick little tequila shots.
Okay.
I want a tequila shot from Mexico. I want a quick glass of champ from Paris.
Whew.
I want
all the classics, man.
I know. I want a beer in
Germany.
Yes. And then I want a nice glass of wine in Italy.
There we go. So we go from just going ham in Mexico to just being sophisticated. With our wine.
And then Nick, you and I are pretty happy at this point. It's been
it sounds pretty.
But the greatest part about this, Nick, is so we've eaten plenty. We've had a great solid foundation. We had an awesome park day. 3 parks in one day.
I love it.
Finish at Trader Sam's because it is right in our
hotel. Ooh, and with the perfect day vibes, we're not worried about that waiting list.
No.
We stumble into Polynesian. We fall into the door at Trader Sam's.
And by that time, we're Mickey and Minutes like celebrities. Everybody listens to our podcast.
Okay, there we go.
So the cast member who's taking our seats.
Mickey and Minutes.
God, Nick and Andrew. Oh my, please, come on in. Yes. Would you like to meet Trader Sam? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah.
The Oa statue, they take it down for us to just hang out with.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
VIP treatment.
They make shrunken heads like out of our heads, like so like we have like our own version of shrunken heads at Trader
I like
Sam's.
it. No matter how
give it its hats on.
No matter how many times we order the pearl, it's always the black pearl. You know, like everything's coming up Mickey in minutes.
Dude, if we survive that day, man, if we survive, because that again, going for ambition.
I like how you start off with, no, man, we're gonna take a chill, just write everything, and at the end you're like, nah, we're just gonna drink.
We're gonna go.
So a mutual theme of our bromantic days is we're just gonna drink a lot of beer and have a good time, man. Right. And that's what it's all about, you know. Not necessarily the drinking, because a lot of people don't drink.
Yes,
but I think what it's all about is just having a good time with your friend, you know, like just hanging out and just
making memories,
man. Making memories. Dude, both of these days sound fantastic.
Solid days.
You know? Yeah. So, man, that sounds great. Happy is there a male version of Valentine's Day that you can say?
Just happy Valentine's Day,
dude.
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to Chelsea, your beautiful wife.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day to
Aaron,
yes.
Josie.
Oh,
and you
man.
know what, listeners? Happy Valentine's Day to
Happy
all
Valentine's
of you.
Day to you guys. Hey, we want to know, what's your perfect day, whether with your spouse or your buddies or whoever. What's your perfect day? Just get, you know, I know it's a lot to type out. Just give us some of the high points. Hit us up on Instagram.
Or tell us just if it includes Ohana at all.
Yes, which it should. Neither one of us did, but we kind of have these weird ground rules now where we try not to mention Ohana in every episode because, you know. But yes, please let us know what are some must do's for you at Disney World when you're with your spouse or your best buds there. And we want to hear from you. Hit us up on Instagram at Mickey in Minutes. We're on Threads also. Find us on Apple Music, Spotify. We're on YouTube now. And just leave ratings, reviews, all those nice things. We want to hear from you.
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. We will see you next time.
Thanks again for listening to the Mickey in Minutes podcast. If you liked it, subscribe and leave a review on Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. Follow us at Mickey in Minutes on Instagram and check out mickeyinminutes.weebly.com for more content.